Hey guys, when I was younger and I would see older people acting ignorant and stupid, I used to always wonder what's wrong with them. My grandmother used to always tell me that when you're younger, you can afford to act foolish and, off balance or whatever. But as you get older, you should gain wisdom. My sister is a year older than me. I haven't seen her since 2017. And she was in her late 50s then. Just as ignorant as she wanted to be. I have a neighbor in this building. He's close to 70 years old because I'll be 65 in a few days. Just as ignorant as he wants to be. Everything is so funny and stupid and just crazy. He called me today. Wanted me to come show him how to take a picture on his phone. I ignored it. I just got through talking to my buddy in this building that I call the voice of wisdom. He told me, he said, yeah, he told me he called you. I said, yeah, when he called me, I was taking my nap. I said, I got the message. I said, but I said to myself, no, I'm not helping him. I said, because I have shown him that over and over and over. If he would get his brain off of stuck on stupid, he could learn that. Because I've shown the voice of wisdom how to do things, and he's older than the both of us. He's 82, and he can get it. I told him, I says, no, my brain is for me. His brain is for him. Stop allowing folks who focus on foolishness to use your brain when they need to learn something that they should have been and learned. Because if you can focus on the foolish stuff, you can focus on the things that matter, the things that you need. And I just want you all to pay attention. Just pay attention to folks you've been around all your life that's older and they still haven't gained wisdom. When are they going to do it? They're not. Some people think, the foolery that they do is so funny and everything. And it looks so sad on somebody when they 60, 70, and 80 years old. And they can't see it. When it's other things they need to be focusing on. I'm a pretty much serious person. I don't have time for a lot of foolishness. I just don't. At my age, no, take it somewhere else. I can't stand when someone asks me to help them do something and I'm trying to help them do it and they're sitting back telling me, oh, that ain't right now, that ain't how you do it. I stop and I says, if you already know how to do it, why did you ask me? Because you're wasting my time. I could be doing something else if you already know how to do it. And I leave. Oh, no, hold on. Come help me. No. I tried to help you. But you wanted to put your input in and say this ain't right or that ain't right. Leave folks like that alone. Let them figure it out for themselves. I be saying, you asked me to help you for a reason. But now you want to waste my time telling me this ain't right and that ain't right. I had a friend of mine a few years back, and she asked me to help her with something. I helped her with it. Then she turned around and told me she already knew how to do it, and she thought it was so funny. And I went no contact with her. She tried and tried, even had her daughter to call me one time. And I'm like, if we don't have a friendship now, that's on you. because you thought it was funny to try to make a fool out of me. I think it's funny now that you don't have access to me, because people do stupid things, and it's up to you to allow them to continue to do stupid things, or remove that person out of your life and go on. I've had men that were the same way, and I warned them. They weren't worried about nothing. But then when I walked on about my business and they thought that they can get me back, they are still sitting back saying, what did I do wrong? What did you do wrong? All those warnings that you got. I don't have time for that. You're a grown man. If you don't know how to act like you're a grown man and do the things that a grown man does, go do that foolishness with somebody who will allow it. People, stop allowing people to do things in your life to you, with you, against you, and just keep on letting them do it, especially when they're in their 50s, 60s, and 70s. Nip it in the bud. I've been in this building almost 3 years. When I moved in this building, I had a plan. And the things that I planned and set goals for, I done it. It's like people don't plan out to do anything nowadays. They don't set goals to do anything. They just la 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 la. And I don't get it. But I don't have to get it, because that ain't my life. I set goals. I'm almost 65, and I still got goals set. I started in November wanting to lose weight. Started really focusing in December on walking. January hit. I was very, very consistent. My goal was 7,000 steps per day. And I only missed that goal one day. And I doubt if I missed it, because I have my phone on me most of the time. And sometimes I didn't have my phone on me that day, but I still had over 6,000 steps. Even when I don't want to go walking. Today was a prime example. I told myself, oh, I don't have to do it. You know, I've been very consistent with this. I don't have to go walking today. And the next thing I know, I found myself getting up out of the bed, going to hop in the shower, putting on my workout clothes, leaving out the door. I started walking, guys, and I'm walking and I'm walking and I'm walking. I got to a point I was like, okay, you can turn around now. You didn't want to walk, and now that you're out here, it's like you can't stop. That's how goals are to me. When I set a goal to do something and I start doing that particular thing, it's like I can't stop, especially when I'm accomplishing small things along the way. When I started losing weight and realized that I'm losing weight because my pants are falling off of me and certain clothes are fitting me bigger, I started feeling better. I started feeling better about walking to lose weight, to get some pounds off. And I do the same thing when I'm setting goals. When I decided that I wasn't going to be a senior with bad credit, and I started budgeting and focusing on my bills and focusing on making sure everything was paid on time, focusing on getting more credit, I'm so proud of what I have accomplished. We can accomplish anything we set our mind to. Our Father says all things are possible with him. But when you sit back and your mind is stuck on stupid, stuck on foolish things that you think is so funny, they're only funny to you. They're not funny to other people. I remember this guy that I dated for a short period of time. He used to listen to rap music. And he was standing one day and he was just bouncing and had his pants down over his butt. And I looked at that man and I was like, this is ignorant at its best. When I see men in their 60s and 70s and they trying to be cool and they got their pants down behind they shorts falling off their butt, I be saying to myself, what are they thinking? Do they realize their time has passed with that foolishness? When I see women in their 50s and 60s and they going at it with another woman of that age and they trying to fight, I'll be saying to myself, you got one foot in the grave and you trying to fight? Fight? Are you serious? People, wake up. It's time to stop the foolishness and get something accomplished. Thanks, guys, for coming back to the channel and listening to another video of mine. Be blessed.